You all have been saying that I should make longer content. And in the past, my longer content has not done very well. But you know what? Maybe I haven't tried hard enough. So with TikTok going away, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a shot. Yay, yay. So at the 30-minute mark, when you're like, man, this video is way too long, just know that you asked for this. That's right, you wanted this. But who knows? Maybe I'll turn into a really big YouTuber on YouTube. I don't know where else you'd be a YouTuber. And look at that, we've wasted 30 seconds already. And we haven't even started the video yet. I think I could do this. So let's get on with the video. So I snagged this jewelry box at Savers for $7.99, which I think is a pretty good deal. But you know I'm not going to store my jewelry in it. Do you guys use jewelry boxes? I feel like they went away with china cabinets. Nobody really uses them anymore. In fact, I store my jewelry in a shoebox because none of it's worth any money. I can't afford good jewelry. Anyways, I might just be speaking for myself. If you have a jewelry box, tell me in the comments. And where are you keeping it? In the kitchen? I don't know why it'd be in the kitchen. I would think it'd be more of a bedroom thing, isn't it? Or perhaps the bathroom? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna upcycle this jewelry box because somebody didn't want it anymore. And now it's mine to do whatever I want. But first I need to take out these shelves, which proved a problem. I could not get them out. I tried an X-Acto blade. I tried just pulling on the shelves. I don't know why I thought that would work. I finally got the hacksaw out and did this. I don't know, maybe if I just whack it a few times with a hammer. Luckily that kind of worked. I mean, better than anything I tried before. Let's just say it was a struggle. And quite honestly, I almost gave up. I don't want to talk about it. But you know what? You're making me talk about it because you wanted longer content. This is your fault. I'm using a drill. Do you think this works? No. But you still have to watch it. Yep. Now you have to watch all my what the F moments. That's right. I almost sort of cursed. You all are seeing a new Ashley with these longer YouTube videos where I say sort of curse words like ploppers and cheese bags. Oh, look at that. I got a shelf out. Oh, and hold on. Watch this transition. Shwabam. You see, that's all you would have seen if not for the new and improved longer content Ashley. I hope you're enjoying it, you cheese bags. Right, back to this jewelry box. I'm adding a little floor action. And what am I doing with these sticks? Hi-ya! That's right, I'm making stairs for my jewelry box. Have you ever seen a jewelry box with stairs? Wapa! Nope, you haven't. Actually, maybe you have. I don't know. Oh, and here's the new Agatha filling in for Emily. Everything is new to Agatha, so she's checking it all out. You know, making sure that everything's kosher and has sufficient cat hair. She hasn't learned personal space. Oh, ploppers. Agatha, you're too close. Oh, I get it, Agatha. You want me to add in a new segment into my videos called We Pet Agatha. That's right. We're gonna pet cats on my channel now, and it's gonna be a montage. Ready? Cue the montage music. It's a cat petting montage. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Any minute, Agatha will move. Seriously, move. Okay, aren't you glad that I didn't cut that out? And if you're not, I don't want to hear it. Don't you dare comment down below in my comment section helping this video get seen. Yeah, don't do that because that only hurts this video. And commenting will make me think that you want longer content. Anyways, so now I'm shaving my floor. Nope, that's not what I'm doing. Could you imagine a hairy floor? I mean, my floor is hairy because I have cats. See, that's a whole conversation that I would have cut out. Now you get to hear it. Aren't you glad to be watching longer content, Ashley? Anyways, after I shaved my floor, I'm just leaning into it at this point. I used the wood burner to make it deeper. That way, hopefully, it looks like real tiles, kind of, maybe. But oh boy, do I like a checkered floor, which is sad. I don't own any checkered floors, but I also don't own any circle windows. And I would really like a circle window too. So I don't know where I'm going with this. I feel like I'm rambling. Am I rambling? Oh, and look, here's another transition you could have had. Oh, and a third transition. Not only do you get to see me make the thing, you also get to see the transitions because I don't know how to YouTube. Oh my gosh, Ashley, what are you doing with the match? Honestly, I don't know why I lit that match. It just had to be done. I only needed to cut the head off and then throw it at my box. Shwabam. Okay, we have a very colorful floor. And holy cow, we are 4 minutes and 30 seconds into this video, and I have yet to tell you what we're making. Although you've probably already seen it in the thumbnail, but I'm doing an asylum, specifically an unethical insane asylum. Whew, that's hard to say. So I assume that asylums have really big fans. At least that's what I've seen in movies. And the people are always trying to sneak out of the asylum and they have to go through the fan with the risk of being cut in half. Oh wait, am I thinking of James Bond? Actually, what asylum movies have I seen? The only one that I can think of, and I've tried looking it up and I cannot find it anywhere, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's a super stylistic movie about a girl who's in an asylum and she's fighting her way out of it, and it's super corrupt and it's all these bad people, but then you find out it's all in her head and she's actually getting a lobotomy. If anybody knows the title of that movie, please let me know. I would love to find it again. I remember really liking it. Anyways, back to the art. As you see, I installed our torso cutting fan into the back wall, and now I'm just adding bricks. And hold up, shwabam! That's right, we're still gonna have some transitions, even though this is a longer video. Anyways, I feel like a lot of asylums should be brick. Is that just because brick feels old? And I feel like asylums, at least, you know, like the creepy, dark, bad asylums, like they don't have bad asylums today, do they? I mean, at least not in the US. Maybe in other countries, they're still experimenting on people and, you know, performing lobotomies, but not here. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe they are. I hope not. Anyway, so this room is going to be the surgery room. I think that's a room in an asylum. At least back a long time ago it was. Where else would you, you know, perform your lobotomies? Actually, I think they probably just did those in the office. I don't know if there was much regulation to have like a clean room. I'm not sure. I think everything that I know about asylums comes from Nurse Ratched and that one season of American Horror Story. So my information might be faulty. Anyways, whoa, look at that. We just ripped out the whole top of this jewelry box. And now I'm drilling a hole through it? What am I doing? Well, guess what? We're gonna have a lit jewelry box asylum. I even learned how to solder lights together for this. That's right, I'm living out my dream of being an electrician. First, I do jewelry boxes. Next, the house. Okay, don't ever trust me with electricity. Anywho, so I'm just screwing the battery pack onto the back of this asylum and installing the batteries. You know what, do you want me to do a play-by-play of what I'm doing in the video, or do you want me just to talk about random things? This is my test video for longer content videos, so let me know which one you would rather. I mean, obviously I can do a mix of both, but which do you like more? For example, here's a play-by-play. Ready? So I took this prize capsule that my daughter had, and I made a hole in the top with the wood burner, and then I cut off the bottom and painted it silver. Next, I took this weird little piece of trash that I found, and I'm gonna glue it on, but first I'm gonna take this little ring from the super glue container. They're super useful. Look, you can glue them right onto anything and like finish it off. Next, I add foil to our little capsule, and then we use the fortress of suction to suck up all the excess foil because the foil gets everywhere. This stuff is terrible. Seriously, worse than glitter. And then I take this floral wire and I twist it super tightly. I guess I'm still twisting it. Oh, there we go. Twisted. And then I twist wire around our twisted wire. It's super twisty. Look at that. Am I making a tree? No. I'm making barbed wire to go around our little, it's like a lamp. Did I not mention that we're making I'm making a lamp. I don't know why there'd be barbed wire around a lamp other than, well, okay, maybe it's like a shock lamp. You know, like they can pull it down and give you shock treatment on top of your lobotomy. Oh my gosh, we were barbaric back then. I mean, I guess they still use shock therapy today, but I think it's like way different. Oh, anyways, and then I'm adding these little, I don't know, information posters. That way you can be informed when you're getting your lobotomy and shock therapy. Holy cow, did you see that? I made a little cart. That way we can keep all of our tools on it and stuff doesn't roll away and go on the floor. Speaking of rolling, did you see me roll this flat wire and now I'm putting a hole in it? Can you guess what we're making now? Well, every good insane asylum needs a shot, you know, for medicine, but not like a shot of alcohol. They may have used that too back then. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because I'm making the medicine kind of shots. See, look how cute this is. Look at it. Doesn't it look like, it looks real. It's like a real tiny little shot. All right, I'm gonna add it to our cart. Okay, so that was the play-by-play version of my videos. Next, I get a lot of comments saying that I talk too much, so I'm gonna try minimal talking in the next little section here. And we'll see if you like that better. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here I'm making some scissors. And all scissors need a little blood. Wait, do they? I mean, yeah. And now I'm taking this bead and a earring topper to make medicine bottles. I think that's what that is. Okay, I'm having a hard time not talking. How do other people do it? Do they add music? Maybe I should try that. Let's try that in this next section. And we're back with Ashley's voice. What'd you guys think of the music? Did you like it or did you skip forward? Be honest. I feel like other YouTubers use music to fill space, right? I don't know. I appreciate you guys sticking around while I figure out this whole YouTube thing. But I promise I'll get the hang of it and then I will have amazing content. Probably, maybe. Probably not. You know, it'll just be mediocre content. But I'll have fun doing it and that's what matters. Anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit about the art because that's what I'm doing. So I made this little bed. I guess it's like a little bed for our patients in the insane asylum. But you got to keep your patient locked up. So I gave our little, maybe it's like a stretcher than a bed. Honestly, it looks like a torture device. I mean, that's not far off. The patients are pretty much being tortured here because it's not an ethical insane asylum. It's an unethical insane asylum. But okay, we'll call it a medical stretcher. The medical stretcher has handcuffs and foot cuffs and neck cuffs. You know, that way the patient won't squirm around. And look at that, we have our surgery room done. Oh wait, maybe this is where I should add music. Hold on. Was that better? Did I do it? Am I YouTubing? Probably not. Anyways, we're moving on to the next hole. And in this bottom hole, because it's the bottom hole, I'm thinking morgue. You know, because the morgues are usually in the basement. And so I'm making a morgue wall because that's a thing. At least that's what they show on TV. And how am I supposed to know if it's not a thing if they don't show the right thing on TV? I mean, okay, 6 Feet Under, they did not have a morgue wall. They had like a big freezer. But to be fair, 6 Feet Under was not a morgue. They were a funeral home. And those are two different things, maybe, I'm pretty sure. And since I can't imagine an unethical insane asylum having room for dead bodies. Wait, can I say dead bodies? This is YouTube. I feel like I can say things more here, right? All right, well, too late. I already said it. Anyways, what I'm getting at is in an unethical insane asylum, they would definitely have a morgue wall or maybe worse. I don't know what would be worse. Well, okay, don't they have like tunnels that they slide the body down? I feel like I've seen that. Probably in a movie. Anyway, so I guess that would be worse than a morgue with a morgue wall. But I don't know. We're getting off topic here. Oh, Ashley, what is this weird contraption that you're making? Oh, I'm so glad that you asked, Ashley. It's a furnace for putting dead bodies in. Okay, it's a little furnace. Maybe they chop up the bodies first. I don't know. It is what it is. It's symbolic. But you know, a furnace has to be ventilated. You don't want to breathe in dead. We are saying dead bodies, right? We've established that we can say that word. Right. We don't want to be breathing that in the room. I mean, the unethical part of this asylum is on the patients, not the employees. We don't want our employees getting sick. They don't care about the patients. Oh, and look, there's my soldered light that I did. And now I'm surrounding that light with glass. That way it looks like real fire. Sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit. Anyway, so we're gonna put our little furnace right in the corner of the room. And if you noticed, I left the music box in the back. So it's like, I don't know, equipment of some sort. It sort of looks like equipment. I mean, it looks like a giant jewelry box, but, oh wait, hold on. Look at this. Look at the skull. It's got a growth. I know it's just defective, but I thought it would go great in our insane asylum because it's like they've been testing on this skull or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're going on to the next floor, which is also going to be checkered, but more traditionally checkered. And if you noticed, I left in the transition along with how it's made because we're doing longer videos. And I wanted you to see both. Ready? Hold on. Shabam. That's right. We got a red wall that we're painting green, I guess, for some reason. Oh, right. We're going to wipe it off. See, look, it looks old. It's like the paint is chipping. It used to be red and now it's green. Sort of. And then I'm installing this back wall. And I figured that the patients could use some calming wallpaper for our unethical insane asylum. So this is like the room that they come to calm down in, sort of. I mean, if a patient gets all worked up, they come to this room, which is going to be more like a bathroom. And so I have to make a sink. Ready? Hold on. Wapa! We've got the sink basin. Now we just need some details to our sink. And what kind of details do we need? Well, we want our sink to hold liquids, so I'm making a tiny little liquid stopper. What are those called? Like drain plug? I don't know. Anyways, look, now it's gonna stop some liquid. Luckily, I have these big jars of liquid right here that I'm dyeing red. It's resin. In case you didn't know, it's not really, you know, the red stuff. And as in red stuff, I mean cherry syrup, of course. I still don't know what words I can say. Anyways, so now we need the little water spigot? Faucet? Yeah. Next, I get my container of plastic cradoodles out, and I find the little handles for our water spigot. No, why are words hard? What are those called? No, I guess they are handles. Yeah, faucet handles. See, I made one red and one blue for cold and hot, but I had them backwards because the hot water is always on the left side. I'm pretty sure. Wait, who made up that rule? Is that a rule? Is that in everybody's house? Maybe that's just my house. No, I'm pretty sure when I go out, it's always on the left side too. But maybe not. I don't know. Comment down below which side your hot water's on. Oops, and then I made this brain. And I'm painting this brain. And then I'm covering this brain in more strawberry syrup to make it delicious. And then I put it in a bowl to re-emphasize to point out how delicious our brain is with the strawberry syrup. Oh, look at that. Now I just need to accessorize our table. Remember our little shot and another pair of scissors and some more of these little jar things. I don't know what would be in them. Poison, maybe? What does ether look like? Does it come in a little glass jar like this? Probably not. I picture it more in a barrel. Oh, right. And then our table was a little too long for the box. I don't measure very well. In fact, I don't ever measure anything because I hate measuring. I can't comprehend numbers for some reason. But that's fine. We just took the legs off and glued it right to the side of the box. It worked out fine. Next, I'm making little skulls on sticks. Do little savages live in our asylum? Probably. They're called the doctors in there, but I'm actually making little dome heads. Wait, is that what they're called? I'm pretty sure that's not what they're called. Like exhibits? Displays? I don't know. You get the idea. And then I'm putting more little jars up here because there's all sorts of different medicines. Yeah, medicines that I assume an asylum would have on hand. And then we just slap that puppy right onto the wall. Why do we use the word puppy for things? Is that weird? It's weird. I mean, could you replace it with the word kitty? And then we slap that kitty onto the wall. Yeah, kind of. Oh, and then I made this light fixture. Look at all the care that I'm taking in making this thing. I painted it all rusty and put the little bolts onto it. It's so cool. And then I go to install it and guess what? You'll never guess. It's too big. Look at that thing. It's huge in there. You can't see donkey or puppies or kitties. I guess, you know what? That is the downfall of not measuring. Oh, look, it's Pac-Man. Waka, waka, waka. Anyways, so now I'm making a smaller light fixture. Is it as cool? No, it's not. But we all have to make sacrifices, and maybe I'll use that light fixture in something else. Maybe. Ooh, look at that light. Okay, remember, this is the room that we take patients. I mean, doctors take patients, not me. I'm not an unethical doctor. Anyways, this is the room that patients go to calm down. So we need some propaganda posters, little reminders to be happy, take your pills, your brain is sick. Totally normal things to be in a hospital. Oh, so now I'm making a little, like a little tub, because I assume when patients get all worked up, they're going to want to take a bath. I know that calms me down. Actually, that's not true. I hate taking baths. They're so boring. I don't get the appeal. Like, what do you do in the bath? Do you read? Then your book's gonna get wet. Do you just sit there and look at the ceiling? No thanks. I have things to do. Anyway, so this isn't like a normal bath. It's a mud bath. And so then I added this little skull. Like somebody was left a little too long in the mud bath. I don't know. Look, as I said before, it's symbolic. Can somebody actually fit in that bath? No, but I didn't have room for a huge bathtub in there, okay? Symbolism. Ooh, and then I had these leftover jars of vegetables from another project. And I thought if I put them underneath this table, and if you squinted when you looked at them, they would look like little jars of body parts or something. I don't know. You know what? Maybe this is a kitchen. Yep, that's it. This is a kitchen, and they've been cooking certain kinds of meat, in that bathtub. Okay, I have a story formulating. Hold on to your butts, everybody. It's happening. Okay, so in this asylum, the doctors have been pulling people off the streets who are, not homed. And rather than treating them, they've been experimenting on them. And then once they, pass away from their experiments, then they take a little trip to the kitchen. That way they can save money on meat. And they make soup out of them. That way the patients are none the wiser. I mean, you don't know what's in soup. So as far as I know, soup isn't soup. I mean, think about it. Have you ever been eating soup and you thought to yourself, maybe this is human? No, never happened. And that's why the furnace is so small in the morgue. Because after they come out of the kitchen, they go to the morgue and they're quite a bit smaller. In fact, Twyla, the cook, I don't know why I named her Twyla. Doesn't matter. So Twyla, the cook, she's been cooking this soup for years, and she's been selling it to the people to pay for the insane asylum. And people buy it. They think that they're helping out the asylum and also getting delicious soup. It's a win-win in the consumer's eyes. Unfortunately, it's a lose-lose in the patient's eyes, if they still have eyes. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's not all homed people that are living in this asylum. Maybe if you have enough money and you don't like somebody, you could have them made into soup. Hold up, watch this. Shabam, shapa, wapapa. That's right, we made 4 beds. And now I'm gonna paint the bed. See that? Hold on, now that I'm thinking about it, isn't that the plot of that one season of American Horror Story? Well, sort of. It was different because I don't remember them making soup in American Horror Story. In fact, wasn't that the weird one with the aliens? Like, it was really good and then it went weird, right? And soup's not weird. Aliens are weird. I would never make a weird story like that because none of my stories are weird. Speaking of weird and creepy, and since we're just watching me make this bed anyway, I thought I'd let you guys know that the person that's talking, Ashley Vortman, has a Creepy Crafts book. And if you want to, you can go buy it on Amazon or any of these other places. Or perhaps check out your library. It wasn't in my library. I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask because I didn't want to be that person. You know what I mean? But I didn't see it on the shelf. So I was a little bit disappointed. But I have heard from other people that it's in their library. So if you happen to go look, let me know because I'm curious. Anyways, the links are in my description, so check it out if you want to. No pressure. All right, back to this asylum. Ooh, look at that. Somebody smuggled a butter knife into their bedroom. That person's definitely going to get made into soup, which I assume is something that they threaten the patients with. I mean, I would do whatever they wanted if they threatened to make me into soup. Which reminds me, what kind of soup are you? I would hope that they would make me into an Ashley noodle soup, but I would be really disappointed if I ended up being a cream of Ashley soup. Or even worse, an Ashley chowder soup. Ooh. I would make sure that everybody who ate me got extreme diarrhea. Oh, speaking of extreme diarrhea, look at this little toilet that I have. Somebody gave this to me. Isn't it cute? I just want to say thank you to the person that gave this to me. You were super sweet and you know exactly what I like. Teeny tiny toilets. But since it's more like a prison toilet, I had to rip the back of the toilet seat off because, they might hurt themselves on it. I don't know. Why do prison toilets not have lids? Can that be turned into a weapon? I mean, honestly, can't anything be turned into a weapon? So bam! Look at that. We painted our asylum. And then I'm adding this sign, but then I decided that this was not doing it for me. So instead I replaced it with this 3D sign. And we're finally finished. Yes, finally. Let's wind it up and see what it sounds like. And holy cow, if you've made it to the end of this video, you deserve an award. And let me know in the comments if you like this longer content from me. Or should I stick to my shorter, like 10-minute videos? Also, I don't know if you know this, but hitting that like button doesn't hurt. It also lets me know that you're still enjoying this content. Anyways, what do you guys think? And I guess I'll see you in the next one, right? Maybe if you're still here and you haven't unsubscribed, or wait, have you subscribed to me? What are you doing? How come you haven't subscribed? Just hit that subscribe button. Just do it. Peer pressure. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.